Welcome back to Neubrunn. Welcome back to Neubrunn, sorry. Just checking what fields we have left to do. And we still got one more field to buy. But I did not look at my cache before I switched to the map, so I don't know if we can buy it or not. We don't have to worry about the weeds just yet. 5, 3, 11, and 8 are grass fields. What I'm going to try is running a fertilizer over field 2 here, and if it takes, I'll go 4, 8, 9, 16, 15, well, 4, 8, 9, because I'm pretty sure okay, yeah, they can still use them. Okay, cool. So let me get over here to field 2. Oh, I'm pretty sure we got enough to buy the last field there, which I believe is 13. Not sure. Because yes, this is still about 7-8 weeks out that you guys will be seeing this. If you follow me on TikTok and or Clapper, I may have mentioned this, that I started doing behind the scenes work on Train Simulator Pro USA. So yes, I'm still doing that, and I'm thinking about doing, I think that took. I'm also thinking about doing, yeah, it took, cool. I'm also thinking about doing a little segments of episodes called mini episodes, and unfortunately TikTok would be the only place you would be able to find those. So for instance, if I was to do a mini episode of, say, Farming Simulator here, be it Neubrunn or Amberstone, and keeping with tradition that I comment with Neubrunn and Amberstone's a time lapse. Let's get over here to field 4. You know how I'm doing this fertilizing, and if there was any weeds at all. Ooh. This field ain't planted. Well, we got fertilizer on it anyway. How about that? I would take really, really small snippets if I'm harvesting and carting back and forth. I would do like, I don't know, 2, 3 fields, do my cinematic or do the time lapse, and I don't think that's going to be a very good fertilizing job right there, but it's fertilized even though it's not seeded. Now we get to go back, grab some more fertilizer, and do the rest of the... Before I do that, okay, we planted this with sorghum. Alright, cool. Guess what? Now we can go and buy some fertilizer out of our silo and come back and get this finished up. But anyways, back to the mini episodes. I would have already started those on TikTok only by the time this episode comes out, and I would tell you when, but I forgot what day that would be. But all I know is probably somewhere in October, if I got my guess right. Ooh, wow. Hit the fence. And oh, did I? I gotta do is reset this again. So how about we get that off the spawn point for the eggs? Will that work? If that thing still dumps. We might actually have to not reset it, but take it over another dump point, fill it back up. But yes, by the time this episode airs, the mini episodes would have already been happening. I don't know if I'm gonna put out a video beforehand. You know, talking about it and saying, hey, guess what? But, oh yeah, I'll probably do that. And a new series, first episode has already been passed, of Life is Strange. What'd you guys think of it? I know it's got to be better than the Outer Worlds, huh? Boy, talk about viewership bombing. Besides, what good is a shoot 'em up game when you go run and hide all the time? You know? Let's see. I actually do not know how many fields we got left versus how many fields that we still need to seed. Ooh, that might be a little wide. That might be a little wide. No, I'm not drunk. Um, Actually, you know what I think I should do? Is figure out what I want to be planting, get fields planted, then I can continue with the fertilizing here. How do I want to do this? Yeehaw! There's a wheelie for you, even though there wasn't a side shot. Alright. Well, let's figure this chicken trailer out. Chicken feed out. So we'll take it over here. So why are you not closing all the way? Oh, now you're going to. Okay. And I don't know if it's going to be this episode or the next because of what we just happened to stumble upon to be doing in this episode, apparently. Getting on to selling the soybeans in June. And to be honest, I think we should wait to buy that last field until after we sell the soybeans. Whoops, that's not reverse. This is. Cool. Alright, let's get back over here. I got a lot of stuff spread all over the place. I got a grain header here, and I don't know where my harvester's at. But what do we need to do? Wait a minute. Didn't it just tell me? Didn't it just look like field 4 was not planted? Oh. Okay. My bad. We got sugar beet in that field. So, I think we can actually think we can actually get going back on the original idea of just running a fertilizer spreader or laying poop across the fields. We'll put it that way. And speaking of which, okay, you're all full, set, ready to go. Before we get too comfortable in the driver's seat, what field were we going to do next? Oh, actually, if we can do all of our fields, the olive grove, the grape field, I can do those with the fertilizer spreader. But all these other ones, except for the grass fields and 14 and 12 over here, the 10, 6, 9, 15, and 16. Then I think we can sleep. Hey, can we sneak down this way? I think we can. We should probably turn it on and run right through the store's parking lot. How about that? Alright, keep forgetting how big this thing is. As I always do, doesn't matter which farming simulator I play. Please say you're taking it. Yes, you are. Cool. Alright, we are now back on the topic of the original job, and I'll get back to you when these fields are done.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane. Making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate, bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
Alright, that job's done. Now, I did record also a little bit that did not make it into, or probably did not make it into the cinematic, but will show up in a small video, more precisely a how-to, but this is more like a trick or a hint if you haven't already figured it out by now. But no more on that, or it's going to give away the surprise. Of course, once I get to seeing if it also works on the manure spreader, I'll put the video together, put it up. But just keep in mind that it will be up before this episode airs. So you guys will hear me talk about it in this video for like the very first time, because I just now thought about doing it. But you would already see that video by the time this episode airs. So let's park this back, and we will have to end up ending the episode. It was a little longer than what I wanted to do. So that's entirely my fault. So we can at least get this back to the yard. And also my apologies for being so far out in the videos, because of all of this great stuff, great ideas I've been thinking of. Wanted to bring more well, I say options, I know it's the wrong word for it, but more ways for you guys to view what's going on. So, hey, butt shot, nice. Let's go around this way. So anyway, so yes, I have a couple new ideas. They would already be out by the time this episode airs. And like I said, I had a lot of time on my hands healing from an accident, so I did a bunch of videos and just something to pass the time. So I'm trying to not do videos as often, because I am now working. I've already had my first payday. My job pays every 2 weeks, so I just had my first payday. So I'm real excited about that. Real excited about that. And then that was last week, and next week I getting my second payday. And the more good news I can tell you is next month in game will be June, and we can sell our soybeans. But the unfortunate side of that is it's only a little over 42,000 liters, unless there's a soybean field that's going to be ready in the month of June, and we can sell that right along with everything else. So Amberstone is the one that has over 100,000 liters, and Amberstone money wise is needing to catch up real bad. And because I got two ideas that I've never done on either map, so I'm going to do one idea on one map and one idea on the other map. And the one idea was forestry. What map am I going to do that on? And I can do the carpentry and the furniture factory, and we'll set a monetization goal for that, a monetized goal for that. I'll write this down so I don't forget. The other one is I never messed with sugar cane, so that's going to be done on the other map. And as soon as I can figure out which map I want to do each idea on, I will do it. But I'm going to have to pretty much buy up all the fields, especially for the sugar cane. But no, in Neubrunn and Amberstone, as of right now, I want to buy up every field, and then using the same money, we'll continue on kind of thing, but using the same amount of money that we have, because the forestry equipment is expensive, so is the sugarcane equipment. But with the sugarcane, I don't know if I just want to stop it at taking it to the factory to have it processed. And of course, we own the sugar factory in both maps anyway, so we don't have to rebuy it. So I'm not sure if I want to stop it there and just stop the further productions of everything else that the sugar can go to, which I believe is only the chocolate. But yeah, we're going to need cows for that, and which means we're going to need milk. So we'll probably set a monetized goal for that as well. But it's just two ideas I never done on these two maps. Something that I would like to venture. I've done forestry on 22, so I'm just not on 23. So anyways, enough of my rambling. Yeah, I'm trying not to do as many videos. I know I said enough of my rambling, but anyways, like I said, I'm trying not to do as many videos now because I'm working. I'm trying to keep those on my days off, or whenever I can at night when I get home from work. So that way, hopefully, I can catch up, shrink up the weeks a little bit. So that way, what I post on TikTok and Clapper there can be more in line. So, and like I said, it will already happen. It would already have happened by the time this episode comes out, but I will put up a video about the mini episodes on TikTok, because Clapper only has a 3-minute limit. And that's going to be in like a lightning edition time-lapse episode. I'll just have time to say, hey, how you doing? Thanks for watching. And I really don't think you guys want to watch an entire episode, lightning edition. So I'm not going to do that. But anyhow, now, enough of my rambling. But you guys heard the good news. It's already going to be happening by the time you see this episode. So anyways, you guys please take care of yourselves. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.